Good morning, everybody. Hello, Salad Boy. Hello, QSEF. How are we doing? Are we well? Are we excited? Are we as excited as I am? I was excited until I've just seen that all these other people have just beaten my lap time. This is sadness. Half a second off of what is currently fastest, but we're not yet in the session. We've got 15 minutes until the race starts, but we are going to get some warm-up in. So I've been doing a little bit more warm-up prior to the stream, just to make sure that I'm in as good a form as possible. We've got 7 kgs of ballast. Oh wow, I didn't realize that the Bentley had minus 39. Okay. We'll factor that later. It's not a problem. This is going to be good. Not for Raggy though. We're getting another chicane death count going. Yumi? How you doing, Yumi? You good? Good to see you, mate. Pace is actually not looking bad. And to be honest, I mean, I'm saying this before I've even done proper fuel on this track. Let's go for 46. I think we'll probably be about 46 litres. I can't count that far. Yikes. Your words hurt, you know. Your words hurt. Alright, let's do some laps. Get these glovies on because my hands are fortunately suffering at the moment. My thumb is really getting destroyed by all the sim racing I've been doing. I think my grip on the wheel is probably too tight. Alright, come on then. I want to get into the 40s. Even if Disco Announcement knows where it's going to be. On ass. Gotcha. Was that why you clicked it? Let's be honest, that's why you clicked it, right? I mean, let's be real. Surely, today's races are going to be better than last week's races. Because, you know, it couldn't have gone much worse, could it, last week? We didn't do a particularly great amount correct last week. I've actually been working on the map panorama setup since last week to see if I can get a more comfortable one that I can drive consistently, but also one that's pretty rapid in a straight line. So we tried initially doing a 2-wing setup, as in 2 rear wing, for the Ferrari 296. Whilst it was drivable, it wasn't 100% reliable, so it meant that the opportunity to just suddenly spin and die on the mountain was too great, so we had to basically knock that back up a little bit. I think we settled on 4. 4 wings seems to be a good sort of wing, but we're not finished with the setup by far. We still have quite a lot of work to do, and I think Yonti is sort of swaying more towards a slightly more aero setup, a bit more wing, just to give us that extra stability. Because bear in mind, right, when I do the endurance race at Mount Panorama, there's going to be GT2s, GT3s and GT4s all on the track together. So it's going to be really difficult to overtake. Well, just overtaking the traffic in general. Like, qualifying is going to matter so much. Oops. Didn't even go down to the right gear. It's on me. It's on me. Hello, Knock. Good to see you, mate. Hope you're well. Hello, Glue. Welcome. Good to see you. Hope you're well.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Blue Creeper. Whoa. Whoa. Hello, Bradbury. How you doing, Bradbury? You good? Welcome back, everybody. Hope you all had a good week without me. Did you get up to anything at the weekend? Did I miss anything? Did anybody watch the Bathurst 12-hour? I did. Really enjoyed the Bathurst 12-hour. I didn't get to catch it live because I was doing an endurance race myself, but I did get to watch the shootout, and I have watched most of the race. I'm missing the last hour. That's all I'm missing. I think I know who won. It was the Porsche, right? I think the Porsches won both their classes, which was really nice. Still got so much time in that first couple of corners. Oh, Yimi, how are you getting on with the Lambo? Have you been doing much Lambo racing here? Does the Lambo handle the curves okay? Have you done much Lambo racing at all? For that matter? I don't think I've seen you in any races. Haven't done a single lap. Wow. What is wrong with you this week, Yimi? Ah! Got 7 minutes until we need to start prepping for the lobby. We're going to try and sweat this week a little bit. Last week I was kind of sweating. I wasn't really practiced at all. I was still trying, obviously, in the races, but for this race, I was like, I must practice, must get myself comfortable with the setup, must be ready so that I can try and recover my ELO and my safety rein, because we've taken a hit and a half in the last couple of weeks on safety rein and ELO. So I really need to get it sorted. Procrastination, I've done a ton of... I have a ton of things to do, so I don't want to play before they're done, but I also don't do them either. Sounds like your plan is working beautifully. I think we call that organised. I'm making a real meal of turn 1 now. This is not good. Oh, I need to change the brake lights. Don't make me count T1 deaths too with that line. I don't plan on it, don't worry. I guess I'm just not really focused. I'm super tired today. I woke up this morning, I was like, honestly, I could sleep for another week. But then I had to drive down the M1, which is even worse, because the M1 is boring. Plus the rain was really bad. Like the visibility, honestly, I couldn't see more than sort of 10 foot in front of me. I'm not even exaggerating. I could see red lights of the car in front of me, and that was it. And it wasn't even that clear. The spray was just tremendous. So it was a bit less than ideal, to say the least. Alright, I'm actually going to focus for a lap, just to try and get representative pace. Terraria new update, please. I don't handle Terraria at all, so I don't know if there is any work being done on it. I can't advise, sadly. A little bit better. And then he went back to being rubbish again. I struggle here, man. I either get on the curb on the inside or I just go too deep. I can never get the turn in just right. It's a real problem for me. I was reading chat. Held it. Look at that. Nailed it. Don't apologise, it's okay. As long as you're well, that's all that matters. hoping that I don't have many issues with T1 or anything else. We just need to get it together now.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
I suck even more? I don't think so. Just need practice. See, one thing I struggle with in this game is with racing games, I'm not talented at them. I really enjoy them. They're you know, one of my favourite games to play. But I'm not talented at them at all. So when it comes to trying to get pace, I have to put in so many laps just to get close to where like my friends are doing. Oh my word. I think I'm going to have to start going around that. Hello Brandon, good to see you mate. Hope you're well. It's weird because in quali I was sending over that curve and it wasn't a problem. But in race it's struggling for some reason in that corner. But I'm glad I'm doing this testing now so that I don't end up trying to do this in the race and then end up binned off into the sand. You in LFM League today? Yep, LFM it is today. You're better than me, man. Well, we'll have to do some community races and find out. Welcome to join us, regardless. Got some events I want to host very soon, which are really cool if we can do it. Get everybody in. Yeah, LFM today. I'm going to try and get my ELO back because we're currently sat 2,800 and something. I need to get it back, man. I cannot. Every time I get to 3K, I end up having a horrible race straight afterwards. Do tell when, where, and what time. They're not yet confirmed, so I can't share any details at the moment because there aren't any. But once it's been confirmed, I will be sharing it all over the socials. So make sure you stay tuned to the Assetto socials. Can we get around that curve? Yeah, we can do it that way. Slightly slower, but safer, and I think that's key. Today it's going to be very key. Talk about Nordschleife. Hello, Galactico. We're not talking about Nordschleife currently. Why? Was it something? Was it something I said? Is this a 25-minute race? Yes, 25-minute races. Brandon, don't let me forget about our call later today, okay? That curve, even that corner there is a bit hit and miss for me. We have 2 minutes until server goes up, so I think I can get one more lap in and then immediately hop out ready for the race. I need my 3 vacations first anyway. Where are you going? I'm not jealous at all. I've got my own holiday later this year, but it's like November time. It's such a long time away. What country do you live in? I live in England. Oh my word. Car is really not enjoying that curve, is it? Going to Chile. Ooh. Visiting the wife's family. That sounds nice. And you're going for 3 weeks, you say? That sounds awesome. Good breakaway, that. I've never been to Chile. I've actually hardly travelled, to be honest. I've been to Italy, I've been to Turkey, I've been to Tenerife, and that's it so far. I want to go to more places for sure. But yeah, I want to go to the Nürburgring is where I want to go. That'd be so nice. Are we gonna fuel? Oh no, let's fuel. Alright, servers up. Oh, going up. Let's quickly get in there. Give me the keyboard. What? I'm so late. I was hoping to be like one of the first few. I'm P10, that's not too bad. I didn't see what my car number is. Did anybody catch my car number? It is 6. Okay. No pressure. Oh, gotta finish 6th, man. Is there a formula to calculate fuel in ACC? Yeah, you basically need to find out what the average lap time is going to be. I'd probably say base it on your pace, normally. And then work out the fuel per lap. And then times it by... Well, first of all, divide the time that the race is going to be by the average of across your laps. So, and then do the... here's how many it's going to be, how many laps it's going to be. Here's how much fuel I'm going to need. And then times them together. I do have a website that I just use, which is way easier. Does all the maths for you. I would share it, but it's not an official affiliated thing. But if you just Google race fuel calculator, so I know we're going to be looking at one. How many minutes is the race? 25. We're looking at a 1:41 is going to be the average lap time. Fuel wise, we're looking at 2.9. I think it's going to be less than that, but we'll take 2.9 to begin with.
Green light, give it all you got.
Man, we gained a couple, but not a great deal. Apparently, for a full formation lap, I will need 50, but 57 I reckon will be enough. Slipping. Great start, Ben. Great start. Absolutely nailed that. It's fine. Tires are fine, right? No gloves? No, I'm wearing gloves. I'm wearing gloves. Hello there. Hello. Hello, Zapman. How you doing? They're also good tools for calculation. Wait, what? Oh, we're on fast track. Okay. I recognise that livery. Is that a Genesis livery? No, it's not. Are you really going to try and overtake me in corner? Pretty sure that's not allowed. Oh. And he's now dead, apparently. Bit naughty. I don't know if that was me as well, though. We have 2 seconds of damage, but we'll do a couple of laps and then we'll go again.
Slow car ahead.
Hilbuff out. Looking for freebies and plenty of. Yeah, we could do with a few freebies. I don't know what pace is going to be like in comparison to everyone else, because I only recognise a couple of people in here that were in the practice session as well, so Not entirely sure how good or bad this is going to be. So let's try and get some good laps in. Where's the boss man today? Who, Nick? He's not around today. Well, he's not in the office today, should I say. He's working from home, I think.
Yellow flag ahead. Be careful.
Car feels pretty good considering it's fast track. I do need to adjust the tyre pressures a little bit. So I'll probably get one more lap in and then box and then go again. Plus I've got damage, so no real point in spending too much time trying to get crazy amounts of lap time in when realistically we're going to need to box anyway. Alright, one hot lap and then we'll box. Hello Murphy. How you doing, mate? Good to see you. Do you like this track? Apart from the final chicane, I do really like Imola, to be honest. I think it has the right level of difficulty that just makes it a very enjoyable track to hot lap. But it does require, this chicane here, the problem is you've got to hit it just right. And if you, in some cars, it just doesn't behave. It does kind of feel like sometimes there's a bit of RNG with it, but most of the time it's absolutely fine.
Yellow flag ahead. Be careful. Yellow flag in sector 1. Yellow flag ahead. Watch out in front.
I will pull over now.
Well done, mate. The fastest lap so far.
Change the pressure slightly, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 because they're a bit high. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Straight back out again. Let's hope we can get a good space. I think we might be able to find a little bit of space. I'm still miles off in quali. Miles off in quali. 1.8.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Ah! Broke way too late. The Porsche's far back enough for it to not matter. We'll let him pass there.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Really need to get my life in order here. This is not looking good. I put money on it that this Honda sends it on me. Hello, Murphy. Oof, who's the spotlight lap voice actor in ACC, do you know? I actually don't know.
Yellow flag accepted. Yellow flag accepted.
That's a good question. Oh, come on. My word, what am I doing today?
Yellow flag, be careful there.
I need to wake up, man. I'm very tired. I've even had a coffee and everything. I'm like, just wake up now, man. P10 we're at now. We're going to need quite a lot of time if we want to have a chance at getting my car door number. Alternatively, we do just need a few freebies. Then we've got maybe 2 more laps in. These are just warm-up laps anyway, right? It's going to turn optimum right at the very last second. Someone hasn't had the pot noodle this morning? No, definitely not. Definitely not. You're not wrong, Bradbury. I'm a well-behaved human on the 505 channel. Come on now. I can't remember where we lost all the time. I think we lost a fair bit in Acqua Minerale, but... we're in optimum now. So much time. Morning, Fabio. How you doing? Representing the 505 sim crew. I want in. Okay, we gained 3 places. We do need to gain so much more though. Come on.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
A little bit of time. Oh, I'm dropping it again now. Only cost us a little bit, but still. Oh, we got a bit of time back. Should hopefully give us a few places. Especially if I can get a good exit out of the final corner, because I didn't last time. I didn't really gain much, and I don't think I'm going to gain anything here either. No, maybe one place. Yeah. Man, that was quite appalling from me. Not good. Okay, well, let's hope that we can perform better in the race. Quality's always been a weakness of mine, but we've got to be better in the race. Oh, it's 2.5 litres. Did you see that? 2.5? Apparently 41 is enough. It's possible. That'd have been an easy low 41 in the market. Honestly, I don't think so. I think I'm just... I don't know. I think I'm just really tired today. I think is what it is. Really tired. We got 2 races to figure it out. All right, let's figure it. Let's have a prediction then. Where do you think you look disconnected? Honestly, I feel I can't explain to you how. Do you know sometimes when you feel, I don't feel ill, but do you know when you do feel ill and your brain just feels like it's not what's happening here is not happening in there. Does that make sense? So strange. Hello Mo, good to see you. Yeah, where do you think we're going to finish then in this race? Do you think we're going to get a top 10? I mean, driver door number is P6. P10 or P9 prediction. You got to pick one though, Brandon. You got to pick one. It feels like you're lagging IRL. Yeah, exactly. That's literally it. That's literally it. You know, obviously I've got the usual excuses of I need to tweak this on the rig, tweak that on the rig, blah, blah, blah. But, you know, his brain is always lagged. True. Cheers, Fabio. Appreciate it. You're going to go P9. All right. P9 it is. Good. Happens to me more often, maybe an age thing, thinking I'm getting old. Yeah, I feel that too. I feel that too. It does feel like I'm like constantly just waking up all the time. My C's getting delivered today. Oh, nice. This is pleasing news, Fabio. You have to let me know how you find it. Bro, you're ignoring your YouTube chat. This one guy is trying to talk to you. I've read YouTube chat and I've responded to them. I'm not missing anything in YouTube chat, right?
20 seconds.
What country do you live in? I answered that. I said England.
10 seconds.
Drive! Don't worry, I got it. Cheers, boys. Appreciate you looking out for me. No, I'm not ignoring YouTube chat. I'm paying attention to all messages. I did respond. They must have just not been paying attention when I said it. Good morning. Good morning, Slange. Man, outside line into turn 1. I'm not sure how I feel about that. A lot of Ferraris, yeah, you're not wrong. That relative. That Porsche is going to just... The Porsche and the Beamer might absolutely destroy us off the line. My brakes are going to be so warm when this gets going.
Green light. Go, go, go.
So we've got a decent start. We're alongside one of the Ferraris. I don't want to cause a crash, but I also don't want to get dove. Oh my.
Close to the line. Yeah, right. Clear on the right.
Cool. And we're spinning. Woohoo!
Slow car ahead.
Right to the back. Alright, last to first. Imagine we're going to need a fair few freebies now. Damage wise, we have 13 seconds. We've got to try and just manage it. We haven't really got much of a choice. See what happens. I mean, the traffic is still massively bunched up. Excuse me. It's still massively bunched up, so we might be able to gain something out of this. But we're awake now. We're definitely awake now. Right? Let's pull off some content, shall we? Let's pull off some absolutely beastly overtakes. Moving in front of the Beamer was not the problem. The fact that the Beamer got on the brakes, got off the brakes, back on the brakes again, and then it was already too late at that point. They'd already hit me. YouTube shots at the ready. I mean, it might not be the Beamer's fault. Obviously, we need to look at the replay just to determine what happened, but the Beamer getting sudden amounts of speed increase, so I think that the Beamer may have... are you letting me go? I'm not sure what's going on here, but thank you. I wonder if that was... No, it can't have been.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out.
Another freebie.
Slow car.
The rejoin of champs. There's so much going on up ahead. This is really good for us to try and recover this. But we got to get top 10. We still have to pass 10 more people. It's not impossible. It's just going to be really difficult. Oh, there's one. Freebie one. I'll take a warning. Speed token deployed.
Warning for exceeding track limits.
Don't think we have the ability to send here. Not without causing mass damage. Oh dear. Thought the Ferrari was gone there for a minute. We are running 8 wings, so we might be able to overtake quite comfortably, hopefully. We're definitely closing in nicely. Look at this. I think around the outside might be an option.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
They just basically ran me off the road there. Don't send me, come on.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Kidding me. We got pushed off the track. A-wing, yeah. Man, I'm struggling with this right now. The car actually feels okay, but I'm just not driving well at all. I still don't get why you should receive a penalty that affects your safety rating. When? For if you have collision with other people? It balances out when you think about it. Like, it's really not that difficult to gain safety rating. You just have to, you know, for the most part, drive cleanly. Yeah, accept the fact that there's going to be times where you lose safety rating because you get hit, and it's not your fault. But, you know, providing that you aren't the one actually causing the incidents, your safety rating should go up. If you're finding that you're getting yourself in incidents quite a fair few times, then there's probably more that you can be doing. Do you know what I mean? What is going on? This is carnage. This car's just whipping about everywhere.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
This Porsche's killed everyone. We don't give up. We shall never surrender. This is split one yet. Oh man. Tires are so dead. We've been getting bullied in this race today. Little whiff of you turning in on them? You think so? I mean, I have to turn in at some point, right? We'll look at the replay and just confirm, but from my perspective at least, from my memory, it very much didn't feel like I turned in on him. It felt very much like I got turned in on. Sorry, not turned in on, sorry, they came across me. There's been a fair few people that have just shot across, like, you know, as long as they brake late, it doesn't matter. Is the mentality that I can't even take these corners because the tires are just so dead. I got 110 on the rear right. I need those temperatures to drop. I mean, the tires are going to be full dead because we've had, what, 2-3 spins? Ignoring the donut that I did in the sand. Like, this is brutal. Porsche went straight, didn't take the turn. That's what I'm saying. It's like they just saw the fact that they were on the inside. I'm not losing this position no matter what, and then very late braked to come across. I need to take it relatively clean for this lap, just to try and bring those temperatures down, because 103 on the rear right is a bit too much. Both drivers get SR punishment. Yeah, it's not just one person that gets the SR punishment. You both get the SR punishment, but yeah, I'm going to be losing a lot of safety right now in this race. We've had a lot of contact. Oh, why did I go second? Man, the car is really struggling. Really struggling. Much damage? We got 14 seconds of damage. It's all that side as well. Man, we're just gonna tank so much ELO and SR loss here. It's fine. We can recover some of it in the next race, I think. And who knows? We've still got 16 minutes left. Yeah, we might be able to gain more places. We don't want to just drop out the race and DNF, you know. I think you get punished really hard if you have a DNF. We're still doing low 42s, considering. I think we've got more pace in us once the tire. Well, the tires are now getting back to the temperature that they were meant to be at. Couple of tenths here. Or why when you try to keep it clean, someone hits you, how is it your fault? It's not necessarily saying that it's your fault as such, it's saying that it's, well, number one, it's impossible to determine who is and is not at fault by just using incident points alone, right? You need to have someone physically live stewarding the race in order for them to be able to determine whether or not it was whose fault it was. So they're basing it on, if you had contact, then you're going to lose an amount of SR based on it. Okay. If it's mild contact, then they give you less of a punishment, but it's one of those sort of things where, again, providing that you aren't, if you're finding yourself in incidents on a very regular basis, okay, then you're going to you need to sort of say, okay, well, there's got to be a degree of this where this is my fault, and ultimately, like, I wouldn't stress about SR at all. Like, it's really not that difficult to get your SR back, providing you're actually driving cleanly. Do you know what I mean? So I wouldn't stress about SR. Ultimately, I mean, I don't know. Obviously, everyone's got their own opinions. Everyone will feel differently about their ratings on things than I do. But for me personally, I like to use the ratings as targets, right? But, I mean, the safety rating I'm not really bothered about at all. But when it comes to, like, ELO, for example, I use it as a target. I don't mind losing ELO. Yeah, I don't get, what they used to call in other games, I don't get ladder anxiety as such. I just hop in, do races, perform terribly apparently, and then try and just climb up that way. If I lose, I'm making a story, right? So it's nice to close these chapters. There was a point in time where I was struggling to break into 2k ELO and comfortably sit there, and then all of a sudden I got I got something stuck back in my throat. It was just really emotional. Yeah, I got stuck at 2k ELO and I just couldn't sit there. I couldn't stay in it. I was constantly flip-flapping between 1900. Sometimes I'd even drop all the way down to 1800. It was brutal. Now I'm trying to now I'm comfortably in the high 2Ks. I'm trying to push and stay in the 3K. But, as you saw, there's not a lot I can do when I'm getting rotated like that. It's just, you got to just accept that it is what it is and move on from it, really. Try and recover any losses. Don't give up. That being the number one thing, don't give up. If you just give in, you're going to lose so much more ELO. Like, when I crashed the car at Mount Panorama last week, I just full DNF'd because I was like, it's not even about trying to recover ELO. I literally couldn't recover ELO at that point because I was like 3 laps down, and I had to return to garage because of it. So it's like, even if people crash and maybe get an A place, I won't get enough, right? So like right now, I'm second to last, given the fact that we've been hit so many times. We're suffering from a lot of damage, but we're still committed because pace-wise, we're actually not too bad when I'm not doing silly laps. I think, and I think we've got a freebie coming up from the sounds of it. I mean, there's a good bunch of cars together here. There's a car that's currently off in the final 2 corners, so that should be a freebie. It's still not moving. It's all the way over there. So there's a freebie. Just stay committed to the end and you'll find you gain loads back. I'll only lose 69 ELO. Nice. Better than 150 like I lost the other day. Principle of the matter should be calculated for the driver who drives clean. Yeah, but it's physically impossible for them to determine who was the cause of the incident without somebody sat there watching the replays and races and stuff. It's physically impossible for a computer to determine who was at fault. It's just so much that gets factored into it, right? Because it's not just you and the other person you had contact with, it's also, are there any other cars around? Were they impacted by somebody else? So all you can basically do to make it as fair as possible is basically say, like, look, there was an incident. We're not saying that it's your fault. We're not saying it's their fault. We are saying that equally you're both getting a bit of an SR hit. And I think, to be honest, that's about as fair as they can do it without physically having stewards there to watch every incident. I mean, they still have live stewards for things where you think, actually, no, that I got hard done by that. Like, I could report that beamer that hit me. I mean, obviously we need to check the replay first and go from there, and then they will get an even bigger SR hit than what the computer determines, right? They'll usually end up with like an extra 0.5 SR hit, which is quite substantial. So providing that you are well behaved, you will only lose a little bit. But again, it really, you lose so little, it's really not that big a deal. And it's so easy to get back. It's definitely not worth giving it the time of day to be upset about, if you know what I mean. Just sort of like, you know, crack on and try and learn from it as much as you can, really. That's all we can do. Will you be taking the time to report? I don't know yet. To be honest, I've only ever filled out one report, and it was for a person who, when I was racing at Barcelona in the Sunday endurance race, the guy just ignored the last chicane and just cut through it like I wasn't there, just so that he could then gain the place on me. So I reported him, and I think he got a 3-day ban as a result. There are many incidents that I think, oh, I should probably report that. Like, I think there was one in, where were we last week? Was it Spa? There was a couple in Spa, I think I could have done in Spa last week, but I just didn't, because, well, number one, I forgot. That's the other main thing. But number two, I'm not that bothered, in all honesty. For me personally, I'm not that bothered. I totally get when other people report me if I do things wrong, like, I'm like, yeah, absolutely. But I've also not been, I've only had one penalty applied to me for any reports that I've been invested in. So whether or not I've been reported more than I know, I have no idea. But I've only been penalised once. So yeah. Do you get all the cars and tracks when you purchase this game? No, you do get a lot of cars and tracks when you purchase the game. But there are lots of other cars and tracks that you'll get through other bits of content and DLC. So like the British GT pack, you'll get like Snetterton, Alton Park, Donington added to your game. But then you've got like a US track pack, which has got Watkins Glen, it's got Kota, and the third one, which is Indianapolis. I think you also get the BMW M4 as a result of that DLC, if I remember correctly. There's a fair few different packs out there that you'll get a variety of different cars and tracks in it. Personally, I think they're all worth it. Definitely worth doing. Definitely worth doing. Stuart's first line. You caused the incident. Hello, fan clips. Good to see you. Welcome. I need to stop going a second. They changed reporting now in LFM, and you can accept for a milder penalty. I've not experienced that yet, I don't think. I've not been, like I said, penalised. Most of the time I drive pretty cleanly. It's very rare that I find myself in the steward's office. That doesn't mean to say that I haven't caused incidents. There's been a couple of times where I've had to DM the person and be like, I'm really sorry, I didn't mean to hit you. That was entirely on me. And then a lot of the time, as long as you apologise and say like, look, it was genuinely an accident. Normally they're like, yeah, fair enough. So there have been occasions where I've avoided being penalised that way. But, you know, end of the day, you got to remember, this is a platform that is entirely designed by sim racers, for sim racers, to have fun, really. To have fun. I mean, it's obviously to be taken seriously, but at the same time, it's to have fun. So, just enjoy it. His Brothers of Tales of Sun remake will have voice acting in it. I actually don't know. I don't work on the Brothers product, unfortunately, so I couldn't tell you. You get the whole game for what, 40, 50 bucks? It kind of depends really. It goes on sale quite regularly. We've got bundles that you can get where you can actually buy the game and DLC for a very, very reasonable price. So definitely, you know, check it out. And that's not just specifically on Steam too, that's also on the console platforms if you're racing the console platforms. Definitely worth checking out, 100%. Maybe we can get another position out of this. Feel the same apart from the so-called apologizers, where you get sorry, whatever. But yeah. But they're not really proper apologies, are they? Proper apologies are where they've gone, like, I absolutely messed up there, that's my bad. But there are, yeah, you do occasionally get some where you like, they're just trying to then still, even though they're apologizing, they're still blaming you for it. I just don't, you know, I never feel the need to go into DMs and start continuing a fight with somebody that, you know, ultimately won't change anything. If you've got an issue, report it to the stewards, let the stewards deal with it. That's what they're there for, and then move on with your life. But in regards to this race, there are at least 2 incidents that I can think of where there's a potential for reporting. One is an almost certain report, like that Porsche, for example, is an almost certain report. But the other, we need to review before we can even think about reporting, because we don't know for sure what the Beamer is actually in control of. They don't know. We don't know if they got hit in the back. You know, the speed that they gained randomly into the back of me would suggest that, oh, we're getting a freebie, let's go. Would suggest that they got hit in the back. Do you know what I mean? We're gaining quite nicely on the car ahead. Hopefully we can get one last overtake in before this race is over. It'd be nice to get a good solid move done. But we are suffering from heavy damage. Not noticing it too much. Don't know if we're losing straight line speed though. That is a possible. Prediction is out the window. Top 6 for next race. Oh man, I don't know about that. I would suggest waiting until you see the lineup for next race, because usually the second race on a Thursday usually has some esports drivers in it, so it's quite often that I end up with a further back door number, you know what I mean? And I'll tell you what though, the rear tyres are absolutely dead. We need to look at the wear afterwards because they feel horrific. Which is not surprising given all of the incidents we've been involved in this race and the spins that we've had. We've had a fair few sliding moments too, which just doesn't help. But once you start sliding once, oh man, it makes it way worse. Cleaner races with esports drivers? Well, you'd think so. You would think so. That's not always the case though. Alright, last lap I think. So let's try and make a move on this Ferrari. Oh, that looks like they made a mistake. And who knows, maybe we'll get another freebie if these 2 cars up ahead of this Ferrari start to have a mare, you know? Is the Ferrari your go-to car, Raggy? It used to be the McLaren, but now I'm full cementing myself in the Ferrari for this year at least. You know, next year I might switch it up again. I was thinking about going to the Lambo again, but we'll see. There's obviously a lot of time between now and then. I want to at least get through this endurance season that I'm signed up to in the Ferrari, and then maybe for the next part we'll review and decide if the team wants to change car or not. So we'll see. The Macca wants you back. I actually, you know what? I drove it the other week, a couple of weeks ago. I just wasn't enjoying it. Just was not enjoying it at all. Well, we're not getting in the place. We might gain some places when penalties get applied later. But it is what it is. So let's go and have a look now at the replay. Let's see if we can figure out what happened at the start, and then also figure out what happened when that Porsche hit us. So was it our fault, or was it someone else's fault, or was it a no fault found? Let's have a look. Lap 1. So let's watch from my POV first. See if I was naughty in any way. And then we'll look at the Beamer's POV after. Oh, come on. So I'm comfortably on the inside. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing I did wrong there. So we know I'm innocent. That's one thing we do know. But do we know what happened to this Beamer here? Did they get hit? Oh, I can't see the play button. That's not it. There we go. No, they just ran into me. Okay. So, yeah. If you watch, they get on the brake, then they get off the brake, and then they're back on it again. But they've already lost. They already gained too much on me that they hit me in the back. So, this is a report. And then, where is the other incident? I think it's... Is it coming up? I think it's very soon, right? Because it's just carnage here. That's right, yeah. One Porsche gone, Ferrari going, Beamer gone. So then we're like, ah, cool. Let's try and get down the outside of this Porsche. And then they just run. I don't know. I don't know if they're in trouble. I don't know if that was me. Like Barside said, I think I turned across him. So... Yeah, I don't think that. I think the Porsche is innocent. I don't think the Porsche did anything wrong here. I think this was my fault. I caused my own crash. Yeah, exactly. That's my fault. So the first one, lap 1, turn 1, is not my fault. But that one is definitely my fault. Let's go have a look. You want to see what happened with the cars in front? Okay, let's take a look. So let's watch it from this Ferrari first of all. So, okay. I think we need to watch the first Porsches here. So these two are going side by side, coming into it. They're both getting a bit slidey. The Porsche in front loses it on its own. I think he might be partially to blame for the T1 incident. Do you think so? And then, yeah, there's nothing this Porsche could do at that point. Yeah, he's just a passenger here. This poor Porsche here has just been involved in so much, and honestly, I think they're innocent. I don't think they've done anything wrong in any of... Oh, my word. And then I tried to sneak around the outside. Yeah. They didn't do anything wrong there. Should we watch T1 again? Let's see. There's a belief that I might be partially to blame, so let's have a look. Is this me here? Yes. So where do you think, Barside? You moved into the gap in the braking zone. The BMW coming off brake to move into that gap made it look worse. I mean, look, if you look at it from the Beamer's perspective, it's not like I'm So when I come across... Yeah, he has plenty of time. He has plenty of time. I think the stewards would see that, in my opinion. And go... Right, let's go back a bit further just so you can see. So this is real time, obviously, yeah? Yeah, he's just greeting, that's all. Like, you can see how... At the point when he brakes, he's got loads of time here. He's still, but he comes off the brake. That's the problem. Everybody's still slowing up ahead, and he just comes off the brake to run into the back of me. Not saying he did on purpose, but there was definitely plenty of time for them to do something about that. Yeah, he only has half brake. Well, he does go full brake for a brief moment. You are both going for the same gap, but from different approaches. Initially, when I come across him, that's the only questionable bit there. I think is when I come across him. But because he's already on the... He stops there and he's fine, and then we build a gap. And then he gets off the brake to close back into me. And then that's the problem. So if we collided at the point of when I come across his nose, yes, I think I would agree, I share blame. But then when it comes to getting off the brake, that immediately becomes their fault. From that moment forwards, it becomes their fault, in my opinion.
Green light.
There's no world in which you should come off the brakes. All he has is a train of cars on the brakes. Yeah. Wasn't there another situation where you pushed wide? Ooh. Was there? Oh, he was one of the Porsches, right? And then I got sent by the Ferrari, I think it was. Let's have a look. You cut turn 2, didn't you? Yeah, you're right, you're right. You right. Where was it, though? Is it next lap? Oh, it was here. Yeah. This was it. Yeah, I mean, look. Where do I go there? I mean, I'm half a car length in front of them, so they have to give sufficient room on the outside as well, right? So I come through. I'm still more than alongside, but just, you know, the gap, the line that they're taking means I have to go over the yellow curbs. There's not enough room there for the pair of us, especially if you look at the line that they've just taken. But imagine I tried to go alongside them here. Imagine I try and go alongside them through this bit here. There's no way. Good example of why 4X contact counts for both drivers. Which one was that, sorry? It's the driver's responsibility from behind you to determine how much brake to apply. Yeah. I agree mostly on him. You just walked in front of his loaded rifle. Yeah, if we was to use it as a rifle example, like, it's like the point of when I come across is where he's just cocked the rifle and not yet fired the trigger. And then the bit when he gets off the brake is then firing the trigger. This inside curb in turn 1 is tricky. Cars might flip a bit. Oh, yeah, for sure. But yeah, I think this one for sure is not my fault. Not that this is anything major anyway. We didn't have contact. I basically was avoiding a death, really. I mean, look at what I see in front of me. At the point when I make the decision to turn right, I'm like, yeah, there's no way we're both getting over that without one of us dying. So I took the safer route, which is to just go off track. But then I get sent by the guy behind me. I thought I'd covered it off enough for him to back out, but yeah, maybe not. I mean, that touch there was on me. This touch here was definitely on me. I just turned in too early. And then bonk. But this one was on me. It's really good to do this, by the way, chat. I don't know if you already do this, but it's really good to go into replay and being honest, you know what I mean? Like, if you know you made a mistake, own it. Let's see how much SR we lost, because we definitely lost. And how much ELO did we lose? I reckon we lost a fair bit of both. So, checking, we are now down to the 2700s. We lost 62 ELO, and we only lost 0.04 SR. So there's an example of, even though we had lots of contact, we didn't really lose much. Ferrari number 5 was me. Horrible race. Which one was you? Which one was Ferrari number 5? Don't do that. Gosh, that was close. The last Ferrari? Ferrari number 5. Were you the one who we had contact with when you pushed me off track? Turn 2? Oh no, this was you. Did we, wait, we had a fight. Did we have a fight? I feel like we had a fight. Did I overtake you? Oh, you made a boo-boo here. Yikes. Freebie. Oh yeah, we did have the fight. This is you here. This is where I hit you by accident. You bonked him into Villeneuve. Bonk. Sorry, mate. Yeah, sorry, dude. That was on me. Did we have any other fights? I don't think I hit you. Did I? Oh dear. Oh, you got bullied by this car as well. Oh wait, this was the. Oh yeah. Okay, I remember now. Good catch there. Oh. The Ferrari feels like it takes so long to gather its thoughts and feelings after it's just been beaten up. No, that was it. Yeah, well, sorry again, mate. Like I said, I didn't mean to hit you. Well, 4 minutes until the next one. So we're adjusting the car. The in-car cockpit allow you to see more of what's going on around you. Well, I mean, yeah. The problem you've got, though, is that you obviously don't want it to be too much. You don't want to have your FOV go through the roof. Because if you do that, then you'll end up with, big problems. But at the same time, you want to be able to see what's going on around you. You don't want to get put in the bin as a result. But we need to get back to doing these times. Like, realistically... Oh, Lynx is here. Realistically, we shouldn't have been in the situation we were in, right? I qualified terribly. I didn't get any of it together at all. I think, there was a lot that I could have done better. So there's always lessons to be taken away from any of these situations. Hello, Viva. How you doing, mate? Good to see you. Hopefully race 2 is better. We need some SR and we need some ELO gains. Desperately need it. Actually, whilst we're waiting, what is the track for next week? Should we have a little mooch? Schedule. Schedule says Nürburgring Spa. It is Valencia, which I'm actually practiced in. So we should be pretty good, right? Right? This is a 3 PM race with no rain. Likelihood is it's going to be beautiful on track. We'll take that. Happy days. Okie doke, let's prep for the race. Have a pot noodle to wake you up. I haven't got any. I'm in office. Bradbury, do you not like Valencia? What do you guys think to the Aston? Do you like it? I mean the one that's in game, by the way. Not a fan, no? Why? I'll give it another shot. What is it you don't like about it? Good pick one. Ricardo Tamo. I like Valencia. Someone somewhere cut over a fibre optic cable. Today's been a mess. Oh dear. Oh dear. That's quite the boo-boo, isn't it? Whoa! Slide. What is that livery? I am not a fan of that. I'm a fan of that one. That one's quite nice. Ooh, the subtle purple. That's custom livery. That's a... yeah. Interesting. Oh no, quick. I need to get out. The last 2 minutes is whipped by. Valencia is hard for overtaking. You say it is or isn't? We are so late again.
Green light.
Oh, we're 8th though this time. It is a warm track though. Fast track 28.38. Oh, that is brutal. Alright, we're going to take out some PSI. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fuel wise, we're good. Ready to go. Ready to go. It is hard for cars with the same pace. Yeah. Yeah, I mean the setup that we're running, that we ran for Valencia was like, it was a very solid setup. It did, however, require a lot of momentum through corners in order to overtake, because we have no acceleration and no top speed. So it was brutal. 62 Elo lost last race, but you can gain 63 here. You just need the W. Well, I'm expected to be P6 again, so it's going to be hard to get a P6, I think. Have you got Mrs. Reggie on the sim yet? I have. She's raced a few times, actually. We are looking at some point later this year to do an endurance race together. She wants to do an endurance race with me. I want her to do an endurance race with me. So we'll probably find like a relatively slow pace endurance race we can get involved in and get practiced and then get a set. And the idea would be we just physically hot swap the seats, you know what I mean? Stream it. Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, of course. Mathematically, you are expected to be P11.7. How have you figured that one out? Based on what?
Green light. Give it all you can.
Uh-oh. Ruh-roh. Who's lifting? I have the nose edge on my side. How are we going to explode? No. There was a little cheat there from the Nissan, but we'll let them have it. Alright, come on then, chat. Where are we qualifying? Are we even going to get into the 41s? Question. It is a lot hotter than it was in the last race. I don't know what's going on here, but I think this Porsche is causing a real problem. Everyone's just so slow behind it. Definitely questionable movements. Oh, okay. Oh, they held up that train pretty bad. Look at the gap in front. Alright, let's go. Let's try and get this. I expect P1 and nothing else. Roger that, Canny. Good to see you, mate. Hope you're well. Why the heck are people racing quality like that just to park it before the last corner for clean air? Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to try and focus quite a lot on the lap times, just to try and get myself into a position where hopefully we don't get murdered. Would be nice, would be nice. I'm good, how about you? Yeah, I'm good, thank you. P5 or higher? I think you guys maybe have a bit too high expectation with me. I had good vibes coming into today, but after last race and after the qualifying I had, oh come on, it's just not going my way today. Just not going my way. Why are we driving the donkey car in Imola? Because I'm totally focused on driving the 296 this year, and I'm not switching cars between tracks because I just would rather stick to one car and get good at that one car, especially because we're running this car in the endurance series that I'm in. So, you know, get a banker lap first. That's the plan. But it's not going well. That was scary. Thought I was going to die there. Thinking of switching back to the McLaren for inspiration. No, I tried that, and honestly, when I came back to the Ferrari, I felt like I just was driving a whole different car. It felt so weird to me. Well, let's suffer and begin then. Yeah. Yeah, this chicane has been a bit brutal to me. I keep thinking about going to the Mercedes, but honestly, I can't. I don't know what it is about that car. I just don't get on with it. It's definitely a talent issue. Okay, we have a banker lap. Tyres are still over pressure. 42.0. Better than last time, and the track is hotter. Go figure. That was a horrible turn 1, 2. Historically, I've always been definitely slow in the AMG. Yeah, same. Same. That's what it is. Like I can drive it. It just feels like the lap times don't reflect how the car feels like it's driving when I'm driving. So hard to get that chicane right every time. AC2, any updated news? Not yet. I felt that was better, and the deltas are just saying otherwise. Come on. Really struggling. I don't know
Yellow
why.
flag is active.
We've definitely got time to find in this chicane because we just keep getting it wrong. I mean, even that was terrible, and I'm still getting time, sadly. Okay, last attempt. We got to give it everything. Giving it full beans.
Yellow flag is active.
Damn. No.
There's a slow car behind.
No. So much delta in that lap, and I just kept dropping it all the time.
Exit time is sector 3.
Watch me get an OP turn 1 now, watch. How about I feel?
Your lap time.
Well, that was rubbish. With 2 tenths would have put us in the top 10 as well. AC1 on console is still wonderful. Good. I'm glad you like it. Tyres are definitely cooking. Yes, thank you for the reminder. Let's fix that. Let's get the fuel ready as well. Did I go 45? I can't remember. We'll go 45. I'm pretty sure 45 was where I went. Track is 20. It's 28:37. That's insane. Hello, Bulkin. How you doing? Hello, Masfit. Just got here. All okay? All good. All good. Very warm in here. PSI on the rear left was 27.5 at full pace. What did I knock it down by? Did I knock it down by 2? There we go, we'll do that. All fixed with the pedal? No, not yet. Still haven't fixed it. I'll be honest, I've not actually looked at it yet. I should have a look at it at some point today if I can. Problem is, I'm looking at it right now and I'm thinking, I don't even know where to start. I don't even know where to begin with this. I had a look at the SimTag website to see if I could find any sort of indication as to what could possibly be, you know, if there's any calibration stuff out there. But yeah, it's a bit hard. Is it only you that drives the sim at work? I think so. I don't know if people drive when I'm not here, but... My PB here is a 40.5 and I can't get near that anymore. It's frustrating as hell. I can't help control the user here. I appreciate you trying that. Yeah, I mean, what you were saying, Kenny, I'm in a similar situation. Like, when I drive the Porsche here, I was doing, you know, mid-40s, like 40.8, 40.7, with a 40.5 as my actual PB. But I was consistently doing 40.8, 40.7. Now, in the Ferrari, if I can't even get anywhere near that. I did a 41, I think it was a 41.0, I think was my best lap at all in this car in practice. P10 if you don't get punted, but it's a tall order. Yeah, it's going to be really tough. I'm P16 right now, man. Whoa. We lost so much in quali. One day I'll get good at quali, right? Oh, I didn't get quali. How far off was I? 41.9. I was 1.3 off. My word. You know, even if I got those 2/10 there at the end, you know, we're looking at what? 41.7. Which would put us somewhere here. But the annoying thing is the times I'm doing in quali, I can do in the race. I'm really that bad at quali. Yeah, prayers, please. Need all the hopes and dreams. Good luck, stay safe. Yeah, well, I'll try my best. Dangerous place to be is mid-pack. You're not wrong. You are not wrong. Oh, the wheel's doing that thing again as well. Annoyingly. Good luck, good luck. Cheers, guys. Appreciate it. Like, if you watch the steering... Oh, you can't really see it. Oh, you can see it. I can't hold it in the middle. It just... Oh, it's not even... Look at that dead zone. Did you see that? Oh. That might be... Oh, my word. I didn't notice that. That's really bad. That's super bad. You did add fuel? Yes. Yeah. There's a dead zone in the middle of the wheel. I didn't notice. Where nothing's happening in the middle. Something's wrong with this wheelbase. I'll show you after this race if you remind me.
20 seconds.
We can blame that, right? Alright. Predictions then. I think we had a P10 from Brandon. What do you reckon?
Stay in double file.
Are we surviving? Still no idea how you drive in chat. Hello, Mark. Good to see you. Honestly, me neither. I don't, for the most part. A lot of times, I make mistakes. I think I'd definitely be a lot faster if I was to just focus on the race and not focus on chatting. But you know, it's so weird to me to stream and not talk. I feel like I'm letting the chat down if I'm just dead silent and focusing purely on my race. Do you know what I mean? So it's kind of double-edged sword, really. Alright, we got Ferraris behind us, except for that Porsche. So the Porsche could be a problem. We may need to hold the outside line into turn 1, depending entirely on what line the Porsche takes.
Green line. Go, go, go.
Okay, we can look to the inside here, I think. Porsche got a terrible start.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Clean? wasn't scared. Oh, I was so scared there, I'm not gonna lie. I saw is it the Beamer or whatever it is behind us, and I thought I was dead. I'm not gonna lie, I thought I was dead. I just want to survive lap 1. I just want to survive lap 1, that's all I want.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
I just want to survive lap 1. I don't think it's too much to ask, right, chat? I think we're fine with asking for that. Are we going to get sent by McLaren? He's definitely thinking about it. He's absolutely sent it.
Left.
What are you doing? Absolute insanity. Freebie. We're moving forwards. Alright, we've survived. Is it too early to say? It might be too early. I might have to not say it because I could get murdered here. Right. We survived lap 1. We did it. Now we can start pushing. One down, 8 to go. It's nice to actually be driving a car that isn't absolutely smashed in, to be honest. That might be a warning. No. We need a good result today. We need a good result. The pace starts to show against the others. Once, yeah, like I say, I'm just trying to avoid carnage lap 1. But everyone's in the mindset of must send it so hard in the first lap, no matter what. I mean, look at that McLaren behind us. McLaren was yeeting me into corners, or at least a corner. And now with the 1.3 back there, with no real show of, no signs of pace to close in. We got these drivers and passing me up the P9. Yeah, there's a fair few cars here that we've got to worry about that. And they've all got tow as well. The Merc is rapid in a straight line too. And the Fifi handled dirty air? Not really. Not really, it starts to crumble. of a slide there, but it's okay. I think we are overall gaining on the cars in front. This whole train of cars here. Yeah, definitely are. This is definitely work in progress. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Okay, maybe I can get this Ferrari now. I think I got a much better exit. I don't know what wing they're running.
Gaining on the driver ahead, 73. Well done, mate. This has been a Russell race. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Nice. So thank you. P13. No. And am I keeping saying goodbye to this group of cars? No, I wouldn't. No, I would not. Exclamation mark camera, what were you looking for? Are you looking for the webcam or are you looking for the camera settings I'm using in-game? See, the problem with the McLaren here is it also struggles on this chicane up ahead. I wonder if these guys in front are using high wing. That was kind of the aim as to why I went for such a low wing, was the fact that I can get a good exit here and then I can then just zoom past them on the straights. Hold on, have you ever drove the Beamer? I have, and I don't enjoy it. I think if I was to switch cars, I'd be going to the Lambo, but I'm not going to change cars anytime soon. Oh, all of these guys just made a mistake. Every single one of them. We've got to be careful here that they don't start scrapping too hard going into this chicane. I can't see. There may be an opportunity to gain here. I think the Merc is going to close in on the McLaren. I didn't get the best exit out of there though. Wow, that McLaren is very much running a low wing. Has to be. Because even in the double toe we didn't gain anything. It does mean it'll struggle everywhere else though. Oh, Merck's headed in there.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Didn't really want to fight, I'll be honest with you, but we weren't really given an option. Annoyingly, the Porsche has been able to drive away a little bit because of this little scrap, so maybe we could pull it back, but McLaren hasn't pulled away though. McLaren struggled through there for sure. You'll catch in the next few laps. Yeah, we just got to keep it clean. More freebies incoming, hopefully. Hopefully. So look at that 0.8 from us to the McLaren. Everything is 0.7, is it? No, still 0.8.
We are halfway through. Keep it up.
Really need to get it together. It's definitely a better race than the first one, that's for sure. It's going to be a tough pass, yeah, it really is. I think outside of the tour we might be able to do something about the Merc, but I don't know. McLaren struggled. If the Merc can get it down and alongside going into the second to last corner, we might be able to gain something here. Oops. We're in trouble. We're in big trouble here. How's lifted?
Gaining on the car ahead is number 3.
Okay, outside it is.
Car on the left.
And brake.
Clear on the left.
Very well held by the Merc. Oh, come on! Very late defensive move from McLaren there. That was really quite naughty. Can't believe that the Merc got away with that. That Porsche's gone now. Oh, we're gonna have to take a warning. We might get no time gains with that. No, we got warning. No, come on.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Ah, that's so annoying. At least they're still fighting. There's a chance here to gain stuff. I'm getting too heavy for these. I'm overdriving now. Go on, what you got, Thomas? Show us a move. Yikes. Oh, so many mistakes from me. We can't afford these mistakes. We got to get this fixed. These curbs are rough on it. Yeah, you're not wrong. They're really brutal. This one in particular. I think we can still gain that P11. Pace-wise, we definitely have it. Big one with the formula. This Ferrari's had a mare. Yeah, we got them.
Car on the right.
Easy as pie.
on the right.
Right, we're back to where we were. Nothing lost. 0.6 gap for the Merc to the McLaren, so maybe we can get moved on. You have the pace to take, Thomas? Yeah, for sure. Just need to now get the others. Come on. Maybe just catch the Merc now and the prediction will come true. I ideally want to get both. That's what I really want to do. See how silly it is that I can do this pace in race, what I was doing in quali? Can you imagine if I could do like what everyone else can, where they like half a second faster in quali than they are in race? Man, I'd actually do so much better in races. No, the ECU maps, I believe, haven't changed. I could be wrong, but I don't think they have. I think they're doing high 41s now as well. Yeah, look.
The car ahead is into one.
You just got shut down. Yeah. I did that all wrong. That corner was terrible from me. I'm running out of time as well if I want to catch him. I'm going to need him to fight, really. Let's be real. I need him to start scrapping if I want to have a chance. Ah. Sliding. Yeah, I know the overstay moment earlier, you'd passed them by now. Yeah. Their pace is pretty good now, they've just suddenly picked up the pace. I'm so warm. No, because they didn't hit me. Well, they tapped me. They didn't. It wasn't enough. So they might get a very small safety rating loss, but it won't be very much at all. Again, a little bit of time on it, but really not a lot.
Yellow flag, be careful.
Oh.
Slow car ahead. Yellow flag in sector 3.
What's it? How am I supposed to... Come on, man. What do you do there? Guy's just fully blocking the track. That should have been 2 freebies. Driving SEC as a job? Great. It's quite good, isn't it? It's literally my dream job. GG. Ah, that's a shame. Really annoying. Let's go look at the replay. I don't know what I'm supposed to do there with that McLaren just full blocking the track. mean, that rejoin was terrible. I could have, do you know, in hindsight, like, I don't know what I was expecting. I mean, initially I was trying to get down the inside, but yeah, that rejoin's reportable, do you think? If I touched the brake again, that would have been 100%. Also, I'd have gone for the apex nonetheless. That'd have been a crash, and then I would have been at fault as well. It's not worth, you know. Oh man, what a day. It's been brutal today. But you know what? Still, we had some good races. Well, the good race in the end, should I say. Definitely ended a lot better than it began, that's for sure. But we're going to go and find somebody we can go and chuck a raid to now. So let me go and have a look. Whoever is live. Ooh. Let's have a look. Gataga. Yeah, but he's not doing ACC. Alrighty, we're going to go chuck a raid over to Kataga. So you guys take care. Have a good rest of your week and a good, nice weekend. Should be back next week on Tuesday, doing the same time. Potentially, if not, we'll definitely be back on Thursday. So stay tuned to that. Take care, everybody. Have a good one. Bye-bye.